In the quiet town of Ravensbrook, nestled deep within the heart of a dense, ancient forest, stood a mansion that bore the ominous name Whispering Shadows. The dilapidated structure had an air of mystery and dread about it, as if it held secrets that the very walls dared not share. One fateful day, the Harris family, John, Sarah, and their 10-year-old daughter Emma, decided to make the mansion their new home. As the Harrises settled into the grandeur of Whispering Shadows, they quickly discovered the unusual feature that set the mansion apart: its mirrors. Each reflective surface seemed to hold a dark secret, revealing twisted glimpses of a world beyond, a world where shadows danced with sinister intent. At first, the family dismissed the eerie occurrences as mere figments of their imagination, attributing them to the stress of moving. But as days turned into nights, and nights into weeks, the unsettling truth became impossible to ignore. One evening, while young Emma Harris was brushing her hair in front of her bedroom mirror, she caught a chilling glimpse of a pale, ethereal figure lurking just beyond the glass. The figure's eyes were voids of darkness, and a cold shiver ran down Emma's spine as it beckoned to her with bony fingers. The mirror seemed to ripple like water as if it were alive, and she could almost feel a whisper of icy breath against her skin. Terrified, Emma rushed to her parents, recounting the horrifying encounter. John and Sarah exchanged concerned glances but decided to investigate the matter further. As night fell, they gathered around the grand mirror in the hallway, determined to unveil the truth. With trembling hands, they stared into the mirror's depths, and gradually, the reflection shifted. The room behind them faded away, replaced by a desolate landscape of twisted trees and swirling mists. Figures moved within the shadows, gaunt and tormented souls trapped in this otherworldly realm. The air itself felt heavy with an oppressive aura, as if the very fabric of reality was unraveling. John and Sarah gasped in horror as they realized that the mirror was a gateway to a realm of suffering and despair. The mansion had unwittingly become a bridge between their world and the haunting dimension that lay beyond. A chilling breeze swept through the hallway, carrying with it faint whispers of agony and despair that seemed to emanate from the mirror itself. Desperation and fear gripped the Harris family as they realized that they were not alone in the mansion. Whispers echoed through the halls, chilling winds swept through locked rooms, and apparitions appeared in the mirrors, watching with hollow eyes. The sinister world of Whispering Shadows was encroaching upon their reality, intertwining their fate with the malevolent forces that lurked within the other side of the mirrors. Determined to break the curse and free themselves from the malevolent grip of the mansion, the family delved into the town's history. They learned of a powerful sorcerer who had once lived on the land, and it was said that his experiments with the occult had torn a rift between the realms, blurring the boundaries between the living and the dead. As the Harris family unearthed ancient texts and performed rituals in a desperate attempt to seal the breach, they were confronted by the vengeful spirit of the sorcerer himself. The mansion's walls seemed to close in around them, the mirrors reflecting his malevolence in grotesque and distorted forms. The very atmosphere grew electric with the crackling energy of the supernatural. In a final, harrowing confrontation, the family channeled all their courage and managed to close the portal. Their voices mingled in a desperate incantation, a symphony of hope against the cacophony of darkness. The mansion itself seemed to tremble, as if fighting against the sealing of the breach, but gradually, the rift began to close. As the last echoes of the incantation faded, the mansion fell into an eerie silence. The Harris family collapsed, physically and emotionally drained by their ordeal. They emerged from the mansion, their faces pale and haunted, forever marked by the otherworldly horrors they had witnessed. Whispering Shadows stood as a silent sentinel, its secrets buried once more. The Harris family carried the weight of their traumatic ordeal, haunted not only by the otherworldly horrors they had witnessed but by the knowledge that there are places where the boundary between light and darkness is thin, and where whispers from the shadows can become all too real. The mansion's mirrors remained a reflection of both the seen and the unseen, a reminder that some secrets are best left undisturbed in the depths of Whispering Shadows. If you like the story, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Do check the description for more interesting stories. See you in the other story.